Menteri Rang Bak Kejelau Conrad Kongkal Sangma Uloong Bak Sorkar Jelak la Shimkhia Kabedai Bat ke Jingiehnoh ki kena ya ke Jingpule jongki Bat kan Shim ki senjam ban penti kena ban pendunai kene ke Jingiehnoh ki kena ya ke Jingpule Habai keren bagi nong patai kubor Conrad Kongkal Sangma Uloong Bak ke Jingiehnoh ki kena ya ke Jingpule ke degamat kabala sapriang ha ke jela labuan senam Bat kidan buan ki rai raidam bat ke Sorkar kan omkam bakan wanra ke Jingkela habar kiliang Nrai kindon pat gejing persang ki babha halor kene kebenta. Ulong badan bon ki daw jong gejing eno ki kena gejing pulia Shiteng por. Kam tam ha ki kena kemi olat ban pulia ha ki kerdan higher secondary na college namar gejing bamdan ki college ki babiang. Kumta ke Sorkar kala pai kemat ban penbiang bat penbah ya barok gejing don kam jong ki school higher secondary bat ki college kenang bai kena ken yo ya kalat ban peteng ya gejing pulia ha ki kerdan ki bakam shaneng. Conrad Kongkal Sangma ulong ba onomla ban kemi lenti ban nak ban weng no kini kijing baro season weng Nrai kalong bakong san ban smotu shwai kini kijing bat ban shim ki senjam ban penbet yaki ha ka Sorkar jela kelas sedang menteri ha kini kebenta bat kan shimpor Nrai kan yarap pat ha ban penduna kijing no ki kena kijing pulia Shiteng por.
Yes, dropout rates have been high. There is no doubt about that. And as I said, it's been an issue that has been plaguing the state for a very long time. And while I had briefed the press just a few minutes back, I had mentioned that there are still many challenges, and we are not claiming that we have changed everything. But as I said, you will see that a lot of improvement has taken place. We realize that the dropout rates have multiple factors that lead to dropout, apart from the fact that the students don't have the opportunity to study in higher secondary or in colleges because of the sheer number of colleges that are not there and should be there. And therefore, the People's College has been something that we have pushed for. And we have also stressed on improving the overall infrastructure in the higher secondary schools. So therefore, we are ensuring that the opportunities and the colleges and the avenues that are there for the youth who would like to go to higher education, more and more such avenues should come up. And so therefore, that's the first factor. The second factor, of course, is that we need to ensure that overall confidence building is there among the youth. A lot of times, our youth, especially from the rural areas, do face a lot of social challenges. And that is where we are coming up with a very specific program for the youth, where we are planning to target all the youths of the state. In the beginning, almost 10,000 plus 30, so almost 40,000 youths will be targeted to overall develop a sense of confidence in them so that they are more keen to explore and able to take up higher challenges. So from a psychological point of view and social point of view, it is important to motivate our youth. Third, of course, economically, there are a lot of challenges in the rural areas. Therefore, there are a lot of families where the children start working at a young age. So therefore, in these situations, it's important that we improve the overall livelihood position in the rural areas. And that's why programs like self-help group, more programs that we have pushed up. As I was mentioning, more than 200 crores have been released to self-help groups in the last 4 years. Whether it's the focus program we're doing, whether it's the different cooperative programs we're doing, all these are meant to improve the overall economic status of the families, which we feel strongly also adds to the dropout rate because they expect the children to work in different levels. So there are multiple factors that lead to it. So one cannot say that we can resolve all of them in one go. But what is important is to understand those problems, understand what leads to those problems, and start working on corrective measures to improve that, which we have started doing. But obviously, it will take a bit of time for actually see the results of the steps that we're taking, which will lead to ultimately the dropout rates going down.
Ha kabayday bat kejingtay ki Medical College sa kajela Menteri Rang Ba Uloong bagladan kejing kejingtay ke Shillong Medical College namar ki beriau ni ki company ki bayo ekakam ni ki belayasoy ke soskular kem shimlah sedang ekakam mentalabun senem. Kumta ke Sorkar kelarai ban pun kutno bat bania cekmat bat ke kermen scam bahkan la bania cekmat bat kejing terwa ban shenano mardor ya ke Shillong Medical College. Uloong bagjing te Katura Medical College kelayat kelenti ke babiang henry kelasukino namar kejing bambiang gitiar gitar bat kesurok henry lekmi lenti bagane kekamnang nes kemat kan yat betno.
Yes, there has been a challenge when it came to the Shillong Medical College because the person or the company that got the work or agreement was signed for one reason or the other did not start the work for the past many years, and now the government has decided to scrap that and move forward, and so therefore based on that we hope that we'll be able to move the proposal for the Shillong Medical College a bit faster. The construction work for the Tura Medical College is on track. It had slowed down in the middle because of utilities and road connectivity, but we are hopeful that the overall construction work will pick up in the long run. As I said regarding mining, I refrain to speak anything about that because it is again a sub judice matter, and if I say something then it will not be appropriate, especially keeping the entire case situation in mind.
Ha kabede bagajing keno bamsap ek Sorkar MDA. Nakaliang Conrad kongkal sangma uloong bagi jing keno kindan bed katarul ana ke Sorkar kale ek ha kelenti ke bamsyai ne khoj. Lem gumta ke Sorkar jela kadam thung satya ki kinhun tokit ke balat luoj. Uloong bahaba kaladon ke jing ekran ha pedang gidkhot jong ke Sorkar senrop lang bat habaki weiru klak kedau kamtam habaki patba ki terang bandon ke jing tai ke basyai kedar. Kumta ke Sorkar kleya chakamat ban pha tokit da ke judicial inquiry. Menteri Rangba uloong ru babaro ke Sorkar kimat kijing bat jing persya bat kiwe kila ban penmi kimat wadong henry ke Sorkar kalatung ki kenhun tokit ke baper habami kijing keno halor kino kimat.
There are sectors which are very, very challenging, like the education sector, like the health sector, and obviously many other sectors like that. So one cannot say or one cannot expect that we will be able to change all of those things, the challenges of the last 45 years, in a matter of 4 years. But what we are trying to say is the reforms and the steps to improve in those areas have started. A lot of areas you will see the index has gone up and improved. In a lot of areas you will see massive change, like the areas of implementation, whether it's in PMGSY, drinking water, immunization, self-help groups, MG and REGS, or a simple thing like the overall spending of the government of Meghalaya as a whole, which obviously, as I was mentioning in my speech, impacts the overall economy of the state when the spending of the government goes up.